I am here to tackle crow today. I'm going to teach you how I learned a few tips and tricks and a few warm-ups to do before you get into crow. So if you're new and you're trying this with me, I would grab some blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can use 2 dictionaries or like big textbooks or whatever you have lying around. That will just elevate your feet a little bit. It'll just make it a tad easier to attempt. So I'm going to show you a few warm-ups if I can figure out how to edit a video. So hopefully that works. Let's get to it. Okay, so assuming we are all warmed up, because I was able to put those warm-ups right before this, because I taught myself how to edit videos, hopefully, we'll get started. So if you're new to crow, blocks will be helpful, or big books or whatever. It'll just give you a little bit more leverage. So I'm going to show you this way, so I think it's just easier to see. So I'm going to step on my blocks, and my hands are going to plant down. They're going to be shoulder width apart. My fingers are going to be spread wide because if they're close together, it's less surface area to balance on. So spreading the fingers will just make your life a little bit easier. So I come to standing on my blocks. I'm on the balls of my feet. I feel like I need to move my feet back actually. Fingers are spread. The eyes of my elbows, so like my elbow creases, are going to be pointing towards the front of my mat if I was like this, but towards the front. I'm going to lift my butt up and come onto like my toes. From here, I'm gonna put my knees basically into my armpits. They don't have to be, they can be a little bit lower. Just try not to make your knees outside your arms, because once you get in the habit of that, it's like hard to break. So I put my knees basically all up in my armpit. I'm gonna lean forward, like more forward than I want to, and I'm gonna look forward. I'm not gonna look down, because usually you go where you look, and we're not trying to go down, we're trying to go forward. You want to lean more forward because it's all about counterbalance, right? So like, I want to make my like head and shoulders basically a little heavier so that my butt can stay up. I don't know if that's the right explanation, but that's how my brain works. So a good exercise to do if you're not ready to like fly into crow yet is to come into how it looks and just lift up one toe or 1 foot, I mean, at a time, just to kind of get the feel for it. But if you feel ready, oh, and you can always put a pillow down so that if you do for some reason fall, you'll be fine. Knees into armpits, making my triceps kind of like a shelf. Arms are bent just a little. I look forward. I squeeze my belly button into my spine. And my little toes rise up.